Hello, my name is Fernando Sustaida, and you're watching these videos because you are in my email list. Some of you probably have not had a chance to meet me before, and I wanted to explain what this $300 group coaching program is. We've been getting a lot of people going through it, and we have been getting a bunch of questions, and it's sometimes difficult to explain everything and use few words in an email. So I want to try to explain it as short as possible what this is really about. This is a program that I created because, as you may know, I have a Done For You coaching program that it's way higher in cost than this one. But it's intensive. We have, mentoring program. We have a one-on-one coaching. We build the store for you. We do a lot of different things in that program. And I know it's not for everybody. So we want to do something that we'll give you the best of what we could give you in the most amount of time. And I came out with this idea. In the past, I have offered, the workshops on Follow Me and how we open an Etsy store. But for 3 days, I literally just focus on building it. And then it's a small Q&A. And that's it. I don't tell you about product. I don't tell you about anything. And, I always get a good amount of people watching it. And some of you may even be in this list because of that workshop. And I usually charge anywhere from 67 to 97 when we do that. This is a little different. This one it's a group coaching program where we're gonna build a business together. Your business, I'll help you. I am going to begin with, tentatively 10 days, 2 weeks, Monday to Fridays, for 2 hours. We may finish sooner, we may go beyond the 8. We are like, you know what, there's really no reason to continue, and we may end it, right? But the point is, 10 days is the goal. And in those 10 days, we are going to be going through different steps of the business, right? We're going to assume that everybody who is here, regardless if you already have a store or not, we're going to help you build it from scratch. And if you already have it, you improve it, right? But we're going to help you think through it. The very first thing is we're going to talk about is like, hey, what is it that you want to sell? And why do you want to sell it? And how is it that you want to sell it? A lot of people come into print-on-demand printables because they hear this is a very profitable business. And it can be. It requires more work than most gurus say online and in videos, but it is a very profitable business. But everything starts by defining where you want to start. What niche, what product, to how many hours can you dedicate a week? Like, is this something that is just going to be a hobby store, or is something you want to create to replace your income? We're going to talk about all that stuff day one. We're going to find your store name. We're going to find your business, your niche. And one thing I know, I probably a lot of you are concerned about group coaching, is that people are going to steal my ideas. One thing I've known is that anybody who invests on these type of programs, they're looking to succeed. They're not looking to steal, right? It's people into 10, 15, $20 programs that are just looking to go and see what they grab, right? Here, people are now investing in the future and they're looking to create something. So in my mastermind, when we meet every single week, every single Thursday for 2 hours, I have never had an issue with somebody stealing something from somebody else. On the contrary, everybody shares ideas to other people saying, I have this idea, but I cannot execute it because I don't have the time, I don't have the interest, or it doesn't fit my niche, but some of you should run with it. Once you go into a different level, people share more and they are less concerned about getting stolen because we're doing something for ourselves to grow and not just to have an immediate impact. And that's what we price sometimes at a level that people who are just looking to steal don't join. So we're going to be talking very personal stuff in a business and stuff like that in an environment where it's up to 12 people. Once we have decided that, the next day I'm going to show you what we need to do to create an Etsy store. We're going to talk about what needs to be on the logo, what needs to be in the banners, what needs to be on the store names, like how to identify it. Like now that we've defined the store names, what else do we need? Social media, domains, what do we need to find? And now we will talk about all that to define a process on how you're going to do it. So things start Thursday, where we talk about niche. Friday, we talk about opening a store. And that means that on Saturday and Sunday, I give you time for you to go and open the store and start looking for logos and ideas and things like that. Now, if you don't know how to make a logo, and you want my designer to reach out, and we can get you my designer to build you the design you want at, at a very discounted price. Comes Monday, we go and start building your store. That's probably going to take about 2 to 3 days of building store, because I'm going to be answering every single question that comes to why things that are non-mandatory actually are, and why do you want to actually fill them out, and why you actually want to do something about it. Every day, it may be 2 hours, but the real idea is that I'm going to really teach for an hour, and that the second hour is going to be an open forum where anybody who is on those calls can ask questions about their business. The reason is I want to coach you and help you make the best decisions for what is coming forward. If you're going into print on demand, I'll show you then after that what companies you should use, what products we should use based on your niche, and I would give you an idea based on what we're talking. Since this is not a course that is going to be recording for many people to use, but only for the people who are here, I can go in detail and say, oh, you're going to be doing this specific niche. Maybe you should be selling this product and this product and this product for these margins and these margins and these margins. I can go more in detail and suggest you what you should sell and how you should start selling them. If you go into printables, I would say, okay, we probably want to go here, 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 and there. And if you want to do something else, hey, that's perfectly fine. I can show you, what would I would do in case you want to go into vintage products or some other products. Once we go into that, I will show you, okay, like you need to integrate. I will show you how to integrate your business and stuff like that, and how to start making your first listings, and how you need to be looking at the descriptions, tags, and everything. Etsy is now something, a marketplace that is not only dependent on organic traffic. Sadly, just like Amazon, it has been getting saturated with a lot of people using the same keywords. So we need to get creative and find ways for Google to find us on other social medias. I'm not saying necessarily to spend money on that or advertisement, but you have to get creative. The more time you and put effort you put into your business, the better results you will see, right? If you're just looking to give in an hour or two to a business every week or so, you're gonna get returns based on 1 hour or two of work, right? I will show you how I actually organize my business and how I manage to always be on, ahead of it by planning when I'm going to create listings, when I need to start looking into specific holidays, and when I need to start uploading. Like a lot of people are always late. They think, oh, the holidays X amount of days away, I'm going to go and do them now. No, you need to be doing it probably way before, but not that before, because Etsy's listings have a specific, lifetime that you need to get them into make sales. So we will talk about those things, and we will talk about how to increase your cart values, right? And how to organize your listing so that people get found. After that, we will start talking about, okay, now we have this, we have your business, we have your listings, we have everything. Let's start trying to make a sale. Let's start going to, how do I run a very cheap ad on Etsy so that I can start getting some data that is going to show us, like, hey, who's looking at this product, like how many views, how many clicks, and stuff like that. We want to get some data. You already spent $300. I'm pretty sure you can spend $10, $20 on data. That is going to tell us, hey, these keywords are working. No, this listing is not working. Start tweaking, start looking at the information that it's going to give us in that specific listing. And if you are in the same niche, you can then extrapolate that information into other listing and start making sales. And then I want to show you how to read that data, how to understand what is happening with your listing. We're not going to go into external, integrations on how to read information and stuff like that, unless we have to. My goal is not to advertise other people's tools and services, and that is, your job to, to see if you want to work with them or not. I want to make this as straightforward as possible, as easy as possible, but I want to answer as many questions as you may have. And that is why we're charging this money, right? It's not that I'm just teaching you how to do it. I am going to help you do it. And by answering any question, and, and if we're going to be doing this calls on Zoom, if you have any question and you want to share your screen, we can go and deep dive, right? We go say, hey, let's look at it. Let's look what you're doing. Let me take a look at it. And we can go from there. And at the end of this program, you still want to continue working with me in a different level, we will go and give you some sort of promotion. And if you don't, no big deal, right? You have your store, you have your business ready, go ahead and start selling. Right now is the perfect time to start a business, because it's the dead time. It's like people right now are thinking summer and back to schools. But if you start doing it right now, you will be in perfect position time for September, October, November, December. Why September? Because Halloween is coming. It's a very good money-making holiday in some niches. Not every niche. Then we got, the holidays, coming from Thanksgiving all the way to New Year's. Not every niche works on New Year's. Almost every niche works on Christmas, and almost every niche works around, the Thanksgiving. And then we give you strategies on how to go in different holidays. Not every single niche works on holidays like, St. Patrick's or Valentine's and stuff like that. We don't have to stress. There are many holidays that I completely ignore because there are no money making on my niches. And there are some others that people ignore that I am like, what? This is something that I want to attack because it's something that makes sense. So having said that, do you have any question? Send me a message, reply to this email. I want to help you. And we really start in about 18 hours from this, when I record these videos, 3 p.m. So, or 18 hours before this workshop begins. And I would like to see you there. Talk to you soon.